Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphaneme. So we left off in the last video talking about $20. Did I don't remember. Did I get to talking about $20 to $30? Listen, at some point, I do believe XRP will blow past $20 and $30. Here's one of the reasons why. I posted this in the members only section, which, by the way, go down there and click that join button to support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. The lowest membership is only a few dollars a month. That's all it is. And I posted this anyway in the members only section. That's why I thought about that. In the members only section. And it's a post from the IMF. And look what the IMF says. Central bank digital currencies and some kinds of crypto can be more energy efficient than many current payment options like credit cards. Wow. The IMF just took a shot at credit cards using crypto. I told you. Listen. The Bank of International Settlements, the IMF, and to their chagrin, the European Central Bank, which seems to be back and forth on their love and hate of crypto, they all are salivating over using cryptocurrencies. Now, energy efficiency. For whatever reason, the powers of the world require and want all systems to be green. This is what they have dictated. And so this is what the companies are trying to acquiesce to. Ripple has been screaming from the mountaintops that it's green. Algorand has been screaming from the mountaintops that is green. We know Stellar is green. They like to put that out there. They've written a bevy of articles about how green they are. We know Hedera is carbon negative. Was it the first one? I think it's the first one, carbon negative. So they are in that club. This is who they're talking about. Look how specific they say. Some kinds of crypto. It says central bank digital currencies and some kinds of crypto. So not all of crypto. That also indicates to me that if these other cryptocurrencies are not green, they are going to suffer greatly. Most of them are going to be eliminated, if not by regulatory clarity, right? And compliance, because a lot of them are not compliant, and a lot of them will be regulated out of existence because they serve no purpose, and they are scam coins and meme coins and other things is silly nonsense. They will be regulated out of existence. So this is one more knife in the ribs of all those non-compliant, energy inefficient cryptocurrencies, unless they can figure out a way to become energy efficient. But as of right now, this club that they're talking about here, some kinds of crypto can be more energy efficient. They are talking about the bank coins. Keep in mind, we went over I like to say this all the time to show the connected nature of Ripple to the central banks. We on this channel went over a presentation that Ripple did. This was a couple of months back. We discovered it when I was doing some research. Ripple did a presentation for the IMF that was still able to be found. They dated it very strangely, so it was very difficult to find. So the IMF has been briefed and had a presentation done for them with Ripple. We can assume that more had taken place behind the scenes before and after. Okay, so this is why they say things like this. We know Stellar has had meetings with banks. We heard Danelle Dixon say it herself. She said, when central banks come to me, or come to us, come to Stellar, they try to tell them about how energy efficient they are, how efficient they are in all possible ways. So we know the banks are coming to the bank coins, and the new financial system is coming together. The IMF, more than anybody, should understand what Ripple is, what XRP is. I mean, when they present an agnostic bridge currency that also provides liquidity, which is what SDRs are. SDRs are what the IMF uses and created. It's pretty much the archetype, in my humble opinion, to XRP. What I'm trying to say is XRP's price is going to explode beyond belief. The facts are there. I'm saying things that can be looked up. Now, I understand some people will just want to click a link and, they may not want to do some hard work, but let me tell you something. Those people that work hard will make more money. Simple as that. You do your own research and you look things up. You know the catalysts. You know when the catalysts are going to happen. Right? You take notes inside your notebook. You put a date inside your calendar so that you know when profits might go up if you're a profit taker, if you don't want to hold long term, 4 years, you don't want to hold that. Maybe you just want to hold until the next bull run. At least you know the catalyst that could send the price soaring. But when you see things like this, it tells you how solid of a whole XRP is. $20, $30. Yeah, that's before the tsunami. That's right. I just said that. $20 and $30 is before the tsunami. Listen, when you get B2B payments going, right? You're going to experience a flood. That price is going to go up. Oh, it's going to go up very lovely. Then you're going to have the commercial banks who, according to certain documents that we just covered, are literally, well, not literally, sorry about that, make it seem like they're drooling on their keyboards, but they're salivating, drooling over the possibility to use XRP. And in one of those recent documents, we saw a professional individual who is esteemed amongst their colleagues say that a lot of large financial institutions are sitting on the sidelines waiting for the results of the SEC case. I told everyone this, but there are people out there who told me, they said, Alfani, that's silly. Why would these institutions not use it now and wait for the SEC case to be over when they can use it now? For all the reasons I told you. They don't want to step on the toes of a governmental regulatory body. They don't want that problem. Also, they don't want to subpoena. They don't want to get sued. They don't want to use something that could be deemed as it had anything to do with something illegal. Ripple must have this victory. It's not about it. They must have this victory to keep their name solid, to keep their name respectable. This matters when it comes to large legacy system financial institutions. This matters greatly. But when they have victory, this is why Ripple is fighting, that price will explode. So yeah, so you have the commercial banks and large financial institutions on the side who also will be using XRP. You're going to have another pop in price. That is, in my opinion, when you have the commercial banks, large financial institutions, and B2B payments going, that's so much capital. That's when we're getting to that $20, in my humble opinion, $20, $30 range. Easily, by the way, not to count all of the whales out there, retail whales that will be privy to the catalyst and say to themselves, let me pick up a big bag of XRP right now because they heard the catalyst. And price really doesn't matter to them right now. It doesn't matter if it's 30 cents or a little bit higher. They don't care. To some people, money is nothing. It's nothing. You have to understand that. There are some people that live like that. I know it's rare to come across them and they probably won't tell you that. But there's people where money is nothing to them and they will just, whatever price it is good for them as long as it's below a certain range, and probably below like $10 doesn't mean anything to them, right? But I wouldn't say they would pick any like the large bags up at $10, even though they could. They probably would pick up a large bag like when you get about $1 and such like that, $3. They're probably going to pick up a bag. They're probably going to take a hefty profit as well. They're going to profit off everybody. They always do. That's why you always see the markets go green and then the markets go red. They take all your money. They make the markets look delicious. Everybody jumps in and then they scrape some off the top and then the markets go red again. Everybody lost their money. They're very intelligent, but taking them into account, yeah, that's that $20 to $30 range. When the central banks step in, when those interbank payments step in. And I'm going to put something else out there that I never said before. What is the possibility, right, of having something akin to what the SDRs are for XRP? SDRs are known as paper gold. Haven't many people called XRP digital gold? I know a lot of people like to call Bitcoin digital gold, but it is not. They don't listen. Retail and the public doesn't get to dictate what is gold. They just don't. It's not going to happen. That's why the IMF is the only one on the planet, the only institution on the planet that has that I know of anyway, that I know of. Okay, I say that humbly. My apologies if I said it in a different way. They are the only institution that was legally able to declare something paper gold. Okay, why wouldn't it be possible for XRP to be declared officially as digital gold? This is something that is a possibility in the future, in my humble opinion. The IMF and Ripple began the same ways. They both have an agnostic bridge currency. Ripple has XRP, IMF has SDRs. Both of them provide liquidity. The SDRs are used as a supplement to monies from various banks around the world. Ripple has the liquidity hub. It acts as a supplement, right? It acts as a liquidity cushion. What is a supplement? It is a liquidity cushion. When you have enough money, you can liquidate these SDRs and use the money how you see fit. You understand where I'm going with this? So if SDRs could be declared as paper gold, and it's pegged to gold, it's pegged to like 0.88 grams of gold. Why can't XRP also be pegged to gold You can give it something lesser if that's what they want to do, but I believe that that's something that is a possibility in the future. An XRP officially acknowledged as digital gold, right? It's mostly used between the banks. I believe most of retail will be squeezed out of there. They will sell and they will make a handsome profit. They definitely will. They will be very, very rich and wealthy. So there's no negative there. But between the banks, this will be known as digital gold, and it will be pegged to a certain amount of gold to ensure its stability. Unless they just want to, like I said, there's always the option of doing what Ripple wanted to do outright, which is pool all the money together in the XRP to raise its price up. And if the price is raised to a certain level, I'll just say that. I don't like to get into my high prices, but there are very high prices that XRP can go to. Oh, you know what they are. But if it goes there, it will be removed from most of retail's hands. There will be little that they can do to cause instability and volatility. I would love to see XRP become a stablecoin at a very high price. I mean, stablecoin's definition is, listen, you could change the definition of stablecoin. They've done it many times, right? That's why they become depegged. It's not, there's nothing stable about them. So it's just the concept and the idea, which can be altered. So you have like algorithmic stablecoins, you have the one-to-one back stablecoins. Then you have, and all of these are pegged stablecoins. Pegged to what though? Pegged to the dollar. Let's go back to SDRs. SDRs are pegged. So stablecoin is just something that's pegged to something of value, right? A dollar is just agreed upon value. A gold has actual value. I mean, it's sort of agreed upon value, but it's actual value considering the rarity of gold. Even though they mine gold all the time, it's still pretty rare, right? So stablecoin is just a digital currency that is pegged to an established value. So why wouldn't XRP be able to be pegged to gold? I just want to put that out there. Keep that in mind as we move into the future. I know a lot of you probably already would have sold your XRP long before we got to that point. There's so many people very impatient. They don't want generational wealth. They just want to be rich right now. But I would think one would prefer wealth over riches. Wealth is going to go on for lifetimes. And, you know, riches, some people are rich today and they're poor tomorrow. So just always be careful of that. Being rich, it can come and go very quickly. But generational wealth is forever. It says, when will U.S. regulators finally provide clear guidance to the crypto industry? General Counsel Al-Doradi at S. Al-Doradi argues that innovation, consumer protection, and ultimately America's position as global leader stand to benefit. This is very true, but they don't want that just yet. I do believe that they want to... I think a lot of entities, I'll put it that way, want the old system to collapse. Or rather, they want to bring the legacy system to its knees, which you see happening right now. Bring the legacy system to its knees to such a degree that they have to accept the new monetary system. There's a lot of individuals and entities within the legacy system that don't want the new financial system to come. They don't want to use crypto, and they've been too resistant. Well, the powers that be, they want to absorb the bank coins, and the bank coins only. Of course, a few regular crypto will survive, few utility coins, in my humble opinion, like Quant, which is, I believe they're going to play a huge, heavy part in the banking system. I mean, they're working with, it was either SIA Chain or LAC Chain, one of them. I believe it was SIA Chain and SIA Partners that had access to over 500 banks. Whether Quant is used by them or not, I don't know, but there's definitely the possibility. So they're in there. So utility coins like Quant and VeChain are in there. They'll survive. So the powers don't really care about that. But the powers that be definitely want the bank coins to win. And so they need to show other legacy system actors, this is just my humble opinion, they need to show them that, hey, you can't deny this. We want this to happen. And they're making them suffer a little bit so that they can accept the new system. The new system will encompass everything that they want. Just think about it for a minute. What they want to track carbon. They'll be able to do that with the blockchains. You already see that happening on Ripple, on Algorand. Everybody has a carbon tracking or traceability aspect to the protocol, right? They want to track carbon. They want lower fees. They want less intermediaries or no intermediaries at all. They want that all of this can be brought to them through the blockchain. They want to be able to trade value easier, blockchain. They want to be able to trade, NFT, anything, real estate. Everything is made easier, and they're making more money while doing everything easier. So they want this to happen, but there has been an internal struggle. It's always this way. There's always two sides battling it out, right? And you see that even within one, like you could take a singular organization. You even see that there, like in the European Central Bank, you'll have one person very bullish on crypto. Sometimes Fabio Panetta is very bullish. We've covered a lot of Fabio Panetta documents, right? And then you'll have someone else like Christine Lagarde, who will come out very bearish on cryptocurrencies. It's just slandering crypto. So you see this internal struggle playing out right before your eyes, all right? It's the same way with like oil and energy and electric, right? You see this internal struggle. There's those who make money from the legacy system, who make money from the old oil way, and you have people that are, some of them maybe from the old legacy system as well, but a lot of new money is invested in like the electric and stuff like that. So you have this battle going on. It's always this way. The old systems versus the new. And sometimes the old system gets completely eliminated. In this case, when we're talking about the world finance, the new world monetary system, the old legacy system cannot be fully eliminated. They just have too much power, and so they're going to have to be congealed with. And you've seen the Bank of International Settlements telling everyone, once again, you're going to be using the bank coins. We're going to have our own CBDCs, and most of crypto is going to be regulated, so a lot of them are going to disappear. And that's why they were warning everyone when they do these warnings like today, where they say we warned crypto was volatile, now there's vulnerabilities, and they have that "I told you so" moment. It has nothing to do with the bank coins. Always keep that in mind. All right, they are against the regular cryptos. They don't like them, but they love the bank coins, XRP, XLM. They look at them as like little siblings, little brothers and sisters of theirs that they're going to bring into the fold, especially Ripple and Algorand. Hedera also, being that they are, they are working so hard to expand into other areas that the banking system cannot. They are able to scrape up all that money that they couldn't get, that the legacy system couldn't get access to. And so the legacy system believes, and it probably will, that it too will be able to gain access to that money through them. So they're going to bring them in. They want that money. So I've kept you all here long enough, man. I appreciate you being here. We're having some technical difficulties. We will return, I hope, to regular videos in a few days. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.